Hello, Aqilah. Okay, we jump in straight. Are you okay? All right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, the other day we were doing this. Can we try this? This number 16. Yeah, you were saying you're not so sure. Can you just
Yeah.
look at this again? Maybe you suggest to me what are the strategies that you may use to find. You can even draw on this thing. But if it's difficult to draw, you tell me, I'll draw for you.
Okay.
You found a strategy?
Like the shape like looks similar, like ADB and DCB look similar.
ADB and DCB, but this one is 25, this one is 21.
Yeah.
Unless you're saying, yeah, it can't be. Any other? You need, okay, the clue, you need to cut up this figure. Can you cut up this figure in a way that will help you get, you want to find angle BCD, right? So this is the angle, right? And you can use Trigo, but Trigo requires a right angle triangle. So, okay, maybe for this one, I'll cut for you. Okay. So down here now, you can start on here and draw a perpendicular line here. You can also draw a perpendicular line here. And now maybe you think you can do?
Yeah.
Okay, you try. Aqilah, you okay?
I'm still confused.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Okay. All right. So you are clear that this is a right angle triangle? Right angle, yeah, triangle over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so now down here also this is also a right angle triangle, right? So you need to find BCD, angle BCD. So you need one other side, either this side or this side, right? Okay, so if we look at over here, we can find this side here. Do you agree? Okay, you can use a cosine, right? Adjacent over hypotenuse. And then you find, once you find this one, you get 34 minus this, you get this length over here, which is the same length over here. Now, once you get this, you have hypotenuse and opposite, and then you can use sine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you try, yeah? You okay, Aqilah? Are you okay? So have you found the part that is below here, the A to in between here?
Mhm.
What's your
I got 10.5.
okay, good. And then after that, this would be how much?
34 minus 10.5.
Equals to 23.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so you found have you found the angle?
Haven't yet.
Okay, what are you going to use? Are you going to use tangent or cosine? Or none? Or are you going to use sine?
Sorry, wait, I have to draw it out so I can visualize.
Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. Good.
Still gonna use cosine.
Cosine. But if you use cosine, it's adjacent. Remember, this angle is not adjacent. I mean, your angle is this one, right?
Mhm.
You have the opposite over here. Do you agree this is the opposite of the angle?
Oh, wait. So it's tangent.
Not tangent. You don't have adjacent. You have hypotenuse. You got to use sine.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I ask tangent or cosine. It's just to test whether you understand. If you understand, you say none. Okay. You okay, right, Aqilah?
Yeah, I just can't confuse which angle I'm using.
Okay. Yeah. So you know you are supposed to find this angle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You okay, Aqilah? Are you okay?
Hmm?
Are you okay?
Angle am I using for sine?
So okay. So you use sine. Have you
Yeah.
found that? Have you found the angle?
No.
No. Okay. You have opposite. Okay. So I'll draw this this way. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna draw it like that. Let me see. Okay. So this let's assume that. Oh, sorry. Let's assume that this is. Okay. This is angle You want to find out? I've just marked it. You did, but you use sine, right? Or you can't see,
Yeah, I use sine.
and you can't get angle.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you use inverse sine after that? No.
No.
Okay. So you did not. Then okay. So now you write sine. Oh, just sorry. Yeah. I'm gonna. Okay. So you write sine. Allah. Sine. We put x lah. We assume it's x. Is equals to. So right, opposite over hypo. You agree? Okay. And then you must remember, if you to find x, you got to inverse sine to the value down here, the same value here. When you bring over, then with this in bracket, this one got to be in bracket here. So you must get, you remember not? Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
So could you get answer?
Okay, wait. Uh, 70.
Yeah, 70 point, I think it's 70.1, is it? Or 70 point.
Yeah, 70.1.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're okay, eh? So you must remember, if you want to find the angle, you got to bring the sine or cosine or tangent over the other side. It becomes inverse. Okay, eh? So can we find the length BC, which is from here to here? BC. I'm just going through the tough questions with you. It's okay, right? The easy ones,
Yeah.
I would assume you're okay, right? What's your strategy in finding BC? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna find by using tangent.
Tangent, okay. Tangent, this triangle, is it?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna find here.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna add to this or
Yeah.
something. Okay, all right. You okay, Aqilah?
Yeah. The angle I'm supposed to use is 70.1.
You can use any angle you want. In fact, you don't need to use tangent. You can use Pythagoras theorem here to find this part here. Because you have 25, you have 23.5, whichever you feel is easier for you. Don't make yourself go through hardship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing, you got here, you can use Pythagoras theorem to find this, and then later you can add both of this up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Choose the easier path for yourself, all right?
The thing is 8.53.
The answer you mean?
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, well done. So you got this part 8 from 5.53. You need to find this one because they want you to find BC, right?
Mhm.
So you can use Pythagoras over here also.
The answer 26.7.
26.7. Okay, just let me check. Yes, it is. Congratulations. Now, the next part now, you gotta find the area of ABCD. So do you know the formula for area of trapezium?
No.
No, okay. It's half the sum, half times the sum of parallel sides times height. Maybe you want to take this down. Parallel is spelled wrongly. Okay. So trapezium, you can see one trapezium here.
Mhm.
Okay, you can use this as a trapezium. So what is the parallel sides? This and this. The sum means you add this and this. Halve it. Half the sum. Then you times by the height, which is here. Okay, I'm gonna read, or you want to take the bottom one also, is no problem. You have another trapezium here because we have drawn the lines to be perpendicular. So this can be your trapezium also. Up to you, whichever you want. So the formula is half of the sum of the parallel sides times height. Are you okay? You tired?
Yeah.
Did you go to school?
No, had a long day with project work and stuff.
Okay, okay. You went out lah to do your work.
No, it was hard getting all my history members into a Zoom, and then they didn't cooperate.
I see, I see. That always happened for group work.
Yeah.
Then somehow the sucker, hopefully you're not the sucker, does most of the work. And the teacher doesn't know anything, and everyone gets the same marks. Is that true?
Yeah, I do most of the work because we were supposed to do animation and none of them know how to animate, but they're still pushing for the idea because apparently it gets the most marks.
I see, I see, I see. Have you done the area of trapezium before?
I think I have in primary school, but I think I forgot. Yeah.
Primary school, I don't think you all learn the half the sum of parallel side, some side you all learn. No, right? I didn't think so. You sec one maybe lah. Okay, maybe we move to more or less. You are confident you can do this.
Hope so.
Area of triangle. You know how to get area of triangle. Trapezium, half. Let's say 34. This whole thing is 34. This one 23.5. You add them up together. You have it. Then you times the height. You get the trapezium here. And you wanna do this one, or you want me to move to the next question?
Wait, sorry, what's the height?
The height is here. That's how you found you did 26 point something, right?
Oh, okay.
No, not 18 point something. I think you got a minus. You got this first, remember this now? If you are taking this trapezium. If you're taking this trapezium, you can use 23.5, but you still need this.
Oh, okay.
How you think we can move on, or you wanna do?
I think we can move on. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you but you take down the area of the. Okay, we let me clear this one. Okay, we are again. I'm just going through the tougher ones. Okay, so that because I think the easier ones you can figure out lah. All right, the diagram shows a pentagon, a five-sided figure, but this is not a regular pentagon. There's different lengths, A, B, C, D, E. Where ABC is a right angle triangle, AEDF is a rectangle, so you know it's all 90 degrees here, right? And then AB is 2x minus 3, AF is 12, right? DF is x, and ACB is 30 degrees, DCF 45 degrees. Find the value of x.
Is ADCFA considered a trapezium? AEDCF, is it considered?
Yes, it is. It is because it's a straight line here, but you're not finding the area. No? Okay, I want you to think through and tell me what's your strategy first before you start the strategy. Because once you start the strategy, you'll be doing a lot of work. You know, it's like you're doing archaeological excavation. You go dig, it's the wrong hole you dig. No, maybe. Okay, so you tell me what your strategy is before you jump into it.
Can I cut the ACB?
ACB, you want to cut it down here?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay. You want me to cut for you? Sorry, I didn't get. Okay, you want me to cut here, right? So this is 90. Eh? I suggest maybe you label any of the angles, you know. Any of the angles in this figure, do you know it? Sometimes I myself, when I look at the question, how to do, man? So I'll start writing a little bit notes lah. Oh, this angle is this. Then something pops into the mind. Can you see any angle that you know? As in
all the angles in ADFA are 90 degrees.
Okay, so it is 90. So can you find this angle or not? You think you can find this angle?
Yeah, it's 45.
If this is 45, this would be what type of triangle would this be?
Isosceles.
And therefore, this side from here to here will be also called
Run.
this one.
Mm-hmm.
Can we call it X? Can, huh? So we can call this X. This is something, right? You agree we can call it X? Okay. Therefore, you know this whole length. What's this whole length down here? AC called? AC. This is 12. This X. Do you agree it's 12 plus X?
Yeah.
Do you agree this is like 2x minus 3? You agree? And you have an angle here. You can use sine, opposite of hypotenuse. You see, this is a value, no? Can you just try in your calculator sine 30? What is it? In your calculator, what do you get?
0.5.
So that means opposite over this is equals to 0.5. You have an algebraic equation. And you can find what the value of X. Are we okay? Yeah, you know,
I'll try and
you try. You believe in yourself, believe in yourself. You can do this. Trust me, I was blurred also when I saw it for the first half a minute, you know, honestly. And this is not only at Sec 2, it's primary 6 sometimes, the question. So you must tell yourself the initial reaction of confusion is just a natural state of being a human being. Now, let's say, for example, you have a window there, is it? Let's say you have some creature looking at you. The first reaction might be confusion and fear. Okay, right? Example. And then you might get used to it. It's actually someone's reflection or something. You know what I mean? Same thing. All the best. How you got it?
I'm doing it.
Okay, sure.
So 12 plus x,
Mhm.
12 plus x squared minus 2x minus 3 squared equals to CB.
No, if you do that, we can't find. What you can do is sine 30 equals to opposite over adjacent, opposite over hypotenuse. So you yourself found out that the value of sine 30 is 0.5, correct? So 0.5 is equals to, so opposite would be 2x minus 3. Opposite of 30 degrees angle over 12 plus x. Now, maybe I change this thing to 1 over 2 lah. Okay, then we can use seesaw method. So notice now, Trigo now goes into algebraic manipulation. You can push this up. Remember, seesaw? You can push this up also. So you get 2, 12 plus x. No, not 2, sorry. 1, this one is 1. Plus x. Sorry, this is like equals to 2 bracket 2x minus 3. Are you confused? No, right? Then you can just solve it lah. You can solve. Can you try to solve this?
So x equals to 6.
Yes, well done. So we move to the next one. You may want to attempt these questions again. I can send you the, because yeah. Anyway, let's try this now. You have a diagram showing a trapezium ABCD. Can you see 2 parallel sides? The height is here. Where AD is parallel to BC, AD is 1 cm, AB is 2 cm, and BAD 90 degrees, BEC 90 degrees, BCE is 55. They want to find angle BDE. So we need to draw actually. All right, so I will draw down here. Okay, they want to know what's BDE. So we are supposed to cut this now down here. They want to find this angle. So once you found a strategy, you tell me what strategy is, okay? You found a strategy?
No.
Okay. It's okay, no problem, no problem. You think through.
Find angle EBC.
ABC, okay. ABC, you know what it is, right? EBC, okay. All right, you find angle EBC, okay. Good idea. And then, okay, what's the angle? I'll label it here.
35.
35, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is 35. Okay, then what you're going to do after that? You want to scribble on the, doing it online is tougher because you can't manipulate the, you can't write on the thing, you see. So perhaps
Yeah. Can I annotate something?
Sure, please, feel free.
If AD is parallel to BC, does it mean like
The
over
angles.
here? Over here is like kind of
Yeah,
equal to.
I can't see.
Oh, it's right.
Maybe are you annotating?
Yeah. It's like this one is equals to
That
this
one
thing.
of it. Yeah, but we do not know where the cutoff is. So you,
Oh.
oh, you are saying that, oh, you're gonna cut this into a rectangle, is it? Something like that, is it?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, can. Okay, you're gonna cut into a rectangle. Okay. So you will have a rectangle because this is 90. You can have a rectangle. Yeah, that's possible. Can I give you another way?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. You wanna cut that way? No problem. You wanna cut that? Okay, I will draw this thing for you. All right. Okay, you're gonna cut, and then what you're gonna do? Then
like try and find out the length of something.
okay. So you get this one is 1. Now you got this one is 1, right?
Yeah.
So this is 1. Okay. Can I suggest something to you?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Okay. So you can find this length if you want to, but you don't need to. But you have these two sides. You can find this angle, or you can find this angle. In fact, if you find this angle, Aqilah, you know what you can do now. This part down here and this part will be the same because it's the alternate angle, right? And then if you minus this one, you get this one over here. And if you get this one, and you know this has to be 90 degrees also because it's a straight line, 90, you can find here. Are you okay, Aqilah? Okay, so down here, you find this angle. You know how to find this angle? What are you going to use? So Katwa, one of them. You need to see it the other way. No problem. Okay. So yeah. you must read a book called, there's this book called Why Women Cannot Read Maps and Why Men Don't Listen. There's a book. There's a book. There's a book that tells us how we are wired different. So men and women are wired different. See, yourself. You need to turn, like for in the book they say women need to turn the map around to be able to make sense of the thing. So there's nothing wrong with it actually. So now you want to find this angle. What are you going to do? What are you going to use? Sine, cosine, tangent. I just redrawn this here. This is angle D, right?
Tangent.
Tangent, okay. So why don't you find what angle this is first? Once you find, you know what to do. You can do all the rest. Correct? Okay. Are you okay, Aqilah? You seem to be, you're confused. Which part are you confused? Which part are you confused?
I'm like looking at the question and then it says BAD equals to BEC.
BAD equals to BEC. Yeah. Equals. Yeah, the angle are 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Yeah. So this one become 90 degrees. So you feel there's something there.
Yeah, I don't know how to like find the angle.
You don't know how to find the angle. You see, you are going to use tangent, right? So,
Yeah.
okay, so you just write this. Okay, when you have any two sides in a right angle triangle, you can use sine, cosine, tangent to find the angle. So down here now, you write tangent. Well, you do not know, we call it x lah. Okay, it's equals to what? Tangent x equals to, what's the number?
Forgetting I can inverse sine.
Oh, inverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you don't need inverse yet, but what's the ratio? Opposite over adjacent, 2/1?
Is 2/1, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now then you inverse, yes. X equals to tangent, inverse tangent 2. What do you get?
63.434.
Okay, 63.43, yeah. So down here is also 63.43. So what is this angle here? Can you minus the 35?
28.43.
28.43. And then can you find what is the angle we're searching for? BDE?
61.57. But we need to round it up. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, because they didn't give the how many decimal places. Normally for exams they will. If not, we just assume it's 2 lah. Okay, 61.57. Well done. So that's the first one. Now they're asking you to find the length of BC. This one out here. You can do, right? You have, you got to find. You want me to erase this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, but I just put the drawing in, this one, like that, right? In order to find BC, what do you need? Can I say if you have any one of these sides, you can find it already?
Mm-hmm.
So which one of the sides you think you can find?
EC.
EC.
You already know BE.
You know DE. You know BE DE. But
BE.
how you gonna find it? So you're gonna find EC, yeah? Yeah, how? I'm suggesting actually find EB, because you can find this through Pythagoras, and then you have this angle. You can use this angle to find this, and then after that, you can use this angle with this side to find this. But here now, if you're gonna find EC, the question is how are you gonna find it? You know what I mean, because this is not a right angle triangle. So how?
So
Can?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what the
Angles are. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so we go one by one. Just now you said this angle is how much? Your final answer was 61.57, right?
63 point.
63, yeah.
Oh wait, sorry.
Tangent, inverse tangent 2. Inverse tangent 2. 63.43.
Yeah.
63, okay. So sorry. So 63.43 is this. Eh?
No, it's the other one. It's the one.
Is the one here 60? Yeah, okay. This is 63.43. And then you minus the 35 down here, right? There was 35 down here. And then you minus, you said you get how much? 63.43 minus that, how much you get?
I got 28.43.
28.43. And then the final one over there, 61, is
The
it?
final one, yeah, 61.57.
61.57. Okay. So I just write it here. But you can use even 28.43 also, no problem. 61.57.
Yeah.
So you use, you know what's the next step, right? You got to find this one here, no? Right? Okay. You can use Pythagoras.
Uh, 2.23.
Okay, great. So we put it as square root of 5. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Later you can use this because it'll be more accurate. Okay. All right. So you got this. You can use either one to find this. Up to you. Whichever you use this angle, you use this angle. It's your choice. You okay, Aqilah?
Yeah. If I use 28.43, will it be opposite or adjacent?
Okay, you'll be adjacent because it's touching. Adjacent means it's touching the angle.
Okay.
Opposite doesn't touch the angle. Hypotenuse, you know, it's very clear, right? Longest. So adjacent is always touching.
So x will be -5 cosine 28.3.
X is this thing over here, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me what's your other thing? Let me. You wrote cosine. Okay, cosine 20. I just put 28. Equals to x over. But why you have negative at this? You say negative. You mean inverse cosine, is it? No,
What?
no, no. That's not, you tell me what's the thing? Negative cosine, is it? You mentioned?
No.
No. Okay. So how do my x is 5 square root of 5 times cosine 28, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So what's your answer?
I got 1.97.
Okay, good. So this is 1.97. Now you can score your goal. Okay, you can score it now. Do you play netball?
I was scouted for it, but I don't know.
Oh, you were scouted, but headhunted, but you didn't want it.
No.
Oh, what?
I was scouted for netball and hockey.
So what do you choose in the end?
I chose my #1 choice. I chose drama.
Oh, drama. Okay, okay. All right. In English drama lah. It's not Malay. Malay or English?
English.
English. Okay. Wow. So you can use 35 or 55, up to you.
Is the answer 2.8?
2.8. This 2.8. Okay, can you? Okay, we have 2.4 actually, but can you give me your what you have? Which angle do you use?
Oh wait, sorry, wait. Well, I miscalculated. It's actually yeah, what you said, 2.4. Yeah.
Okay. So okay. Can we do this? You are still at Trigo in class, right?
Yeah, we are.
Is it possible? Let's say I pass you some of the questions, because you know it takes quite some time for you to attempt the questions, right? So it might be best if you have the time now for you to attempt the questions first. You hand it in to me, and then during the lesson itself, I'll go through we can go through many more questions. I think we only went through, you know, maybe 3 or 4 questions, so, because it's time consuming, right? You know what I mean. Would you be okay with that? Can I send you this worksheet?
Yeah, sure.
You sure or not? I mean, be honest. Be honest. I'll tell you which ones to do. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You sure? Huh? So maybe
Yes.
I'll give you, let's say, 5 questions to do, and then you do them. You hand them. You message me your answers, and during the session, the tuition session, I'll go through them, and yeah, and then maybe we can even do double the quantum lah. Is it right? That's with assuming the internet is okay lah. Your Wi-Fi, how is it? Better now? Oh.
Yeah, it's better. We got a new Wi-Fi box. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So we stop here. Is it okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So I will message you tomorrow. What are the questions, and then we meet next Tuesday or so. Is it all right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thanks so much. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.